Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us today for our Nexford Virtual Tour. I'm super excited to see 4 attendees so far. Hi, Bengali and Jean, Thabit, and Victoria. Thanks for joining us today. I'd love to learn more about you guys. If you can jump on the webinar chat and let me know from where in the world are you joining us from today and which Nexford program do you wish to enroll in. Perhaps you've already started your application journey. If not, maybe you're on your enrollment stage already, you've completed your enrollment or paid your Nexford tuition. Let me know where in the journey you're at and where you're joining us from. Okay, I see our first poster here from Victoria. You're in Uganda. Fantastic. We have learners from more than 110 countries around the world today, so we definitely have a lot of learners from Uganda, Kenya as well, John. Thanks. Is it Jean or John? Probably Jean. It's good to have you. Which Nexford program do you guys wish to enroll in? All right. I will get started. I'd love to hear from you, Thabit, as well, and Victoria. That would be fantastic. In the meantime, I'll start sharing my screen so we can start this Nexford virtual tour today. Okay, Thabit, great to hear from you also. Let's see here. From Ghana, West Africa, you'd like to enroll in data science program. I see Bengalis also from Kenya. Fantastic. Victoria, you're interested in MBA specializing in cybersecurity. Okay. Jean, like in jeans without the S. Okay, that's good. Thanks for clarifying, Jean. All right. Okay, let's get started. So let me also start by introducing myself. My name is Mai, and I'm a senior Nexford application specialist. I have been with Nexford for more than 5 years now. During that time, I've spoken with many aspiring learners, such as you guys, who wish to learn more about the Nexford learning experience. You want to know how different it is from other online universities. Apologies for the screen here. Yeah. And and you want to know, how the experience is going to vary from other programs that are online around the world. Are you going to be able to get connected with fellow Nexford learners or faculty members? What kind of support are you receiving throughout your learner journey? And, are there exams or not? Are there chances to meet face-to-face with learners and so on? So I'm sure you have your own set of questions. Please feel free to share them today. We're doing a Q&A portion at the end of the webinar. I'd love to hear, your questions. I'll do my best to answer all of them. There's going to be a Q&A section or Q&A box in your Zoom application. Please make sure to drop your questions there. It'll be easier for me not to miss them. And then we'll do a little Q&A at the end. But first, let's talk more about Nexford, about our application process, our scholarship offers, as well as showing you a bit of the learning management system that we use. So at Nexford University, we've reimagined what a modern university experience looks like. It's accessible, flexible, and it's built around your goals. We're designed for career-driven learners around the world who want to build in-demand skills while earning recognized and accredited credentials. Instead of following the old campus model, we've created a 100% online learning experience that fits the way we live and we work today. Thanks to technology, we're able to deliver a world-class education at a fraction of the cost of traditional universities. And because our programs are competency-based and focused on real workplace skills, the return on your investment often comes faster than you would expect. Whether you're looking to upskill or change careers or get ahead in your current role, Nexford will equip you with practical, job-ready skills that can make a real impact. And guys, if there's any problem with the connection at any point or you're unable to hear me clearly, please let me know in the chat. I will try to look at the chat every now and again to make sure everything is going smoothly. So next, I want to present to you a welcome video from our founder and our CEO, Fadil Tarzi, where he has a message for all aspiring Nexford learners. So I'd like to play this for everybody just for some seconds.
It's been said that the future is a convenient place for dreams, so why not dream big? I've always known education changes lives, but I first realized its impact over a decade ago. On my entrepreneurial journey, I saw a gap between the skills of college graduates and the needs of employers. With my own startups, I struggled to find people with the right competencies. For example, I couldn't find a software engineer with effective communication skills. I couldn't find the creative designers who could plan. I thought to myself, is this why unemployment stats of college graduates grab so many media headlines? And it's not a graduate's fault. Burdened by heavy debt, cohorts of learners walk away from university unprepared for the workplace. That's why I set out to create a university for you, one that I'm convinced has the potential to positively impact lives as well as millions worldwide. I'm Fadel Al-Tarzi, and I can proudly say that I'm the founder and CEO of Nexford University. Expect NXU to meet you where you are and to equip you with the skills you need to succeed in your career. And just because you're learning online doesn't mean you're alone. If you ever feel lonely or frustrated, use our interactive features, share why.
All right, that is just a sneak peek for you guys. Hopefully you can watch it in its entirety once you get enrolled at Nexford. All right, I just thought somebody dropped a message. It's just Bengali from Kenya. Thanks for sharing. It's good to have you on the call today, Bengali. All right, moving forward. So why do learners choose Nexford? There are a ton of reasons, honestly, and I'd love to go through just some of them. So Nexford wasn't a traditional university that moved online. We were built for online learning from day one. Every part of our experience was designed with global learners in mind, so you can learn on your own terms from anywhere in the world. So we're licensed and accredited, of course. We're licensed in Washington, D.C., and we're accredited by the DEAC in the U.S., which means we meet rigorous standards for quality and relevance. Our accreditation also reflects our commitment to delivering programs that truly impact careers. And we're relevant and flexible. And because today's world moves fast, we keep our programs updated with the latest industry trends. So you're not just learning theory, but you're building real skills that employers value. And we get that life doesn't run on a fixed schedule, and neither do we. While our courses aren't self-paced, you can finish each course in up to 8 weeks or sooner if you're able to. And if you're doing well academically, you'll even have the option to take on more courses later on in your program. Plus, with our pay-as-you-go model, you can plan your learning around your budget and your time. Of course, building connections. While everything is online, you won't be learning alone. You'll be a part of a global and supportive community, connecting with peers, faculty members, and professionals from around the world who are all on a similar journey. Now, just to touch up a little bit more on the accreditation, so Nexford is accredited, like I said, by the DEAC, which stands for the Distance Education Accrediting Commission. The DEAC is listed by the U.S. Department of Education as a recognized accrediting agency and is recognized also by the Council for Higher Education Accreditation, which is CHIA for short. We're also licensed by the Higher Education Licensure Commission, which is HELC in Washington, D.C., and that is the same organization that licenses all physical universities operating in Washington, D.C. Now, one of the things that really sets Nexford apart is how predictable and flexible our tuition is. You can pay a flat monthly rate. There are no big upfront fees, no hidden charges. Whether you take one course or more, your monthly cost stays the same. So it's super easy to budget. And here's the best part. The faster that you finish, the less that you pay overall. If you complete your master's in just 12 months, you'll only pay for those 12 months. And if you take the average 18 months, you pay for 18. And if life gets in the way and you need more time, and we know that that can happen, you'll never pay for more than those 18 months as long as you finish in the maximum time, which is 27 months for a master's degree. But this applies to all of our degrees, so that includes also our bachelor's degree. You'll never pay more than the average program length. It's all designed to give you peace of mind and real flexibility so you can move at a pace that works for you without having to worry about any penalties or any surprise costs. Now, let's talk about how we created our programs using what we call a workforce alignment model. This means that our programs are designed to be forward-looking, ensuring that they include the skills employers are actively seeking. To do this, we not only conduct in-depth research, but we also work with a global advisory board. Our advisory board are made up of industry experts. They help us identify the most important skills for today's workforce. We meet with them several times a year to review new programs and suggest updates to existing ones. For example, when we revamped our BBA degree program, their insights played a big part in shaping those changes. So our goal has always been to help learners connect with the careers that they want, right? And that is why we offer a range of programs to suit different needs. Our master's degrees, we have 4 on offer right now. That is our MBA degree program, our Master of Science in Digital Transformation, Data Analytics, and Entrepreneurship. We also have our BBA degree program, which offers specializations in areas like AI, business analytics, entrepreneurship, digital marketing, finance, and people operations. And then we also have our career pathway certificates at an undergraduate level. These include 9 to 10 courses with an average completion time of 10 months. Finally, we have our single courses, both at the graduate and undergraduate level, and these are for those that are not ready to commit to a full program. These can take 1 to 2 months to complete, and this way you can take these individual courses and focus on just one specific topic. So when designing all of these courses, we've always had a strong foundation in business, but over time, you'll see that we've integrated and continue to integrate technology, and we emphasize the importance of power skills like communication and teamwork, because having the knowledge is important, yes, but knowing how to connect and how to work with others is just as critical for success. Now let's break down some of those programs, primarily the degree programs, starting with the graduate degrees. So the MBA at Nexford is a flexible and versatile degree with specializations like AI, cybersecurity, fintech, and blockchain and sustainability. It's designed to build both core knowledge and leadership skills for career advancement. It's highly project-based, focusing on real-world applications like creating international market entry strategies that incorporate global, financial, economic, and sustainability factors. So who should take an MBA? People who might want to be an analyst, a VP, a managing director, a chief operations officer, a CEO, or so on. It's a very versatile degree. Please feel free to take a screenshot of this slide if you like, but all of this information is also available on our website, and you can always get connected with a Nexford application specialist that would be more than happy to answer all of your specific questions about each of our programs. Now, the MSDT, which is our Master of Science in Digital Transformation at Nexford, is another flexible hands-on degree designed to prepare professionals to lead innovation and to drive business value in today's tech-driven world. It has a focus in AI, cybersecurity, innovation, and technology management, and it equips learners with the skills to solve real-world problems and stay ahead in the rapidly evolving tech landscape. This program is also highly project-based, focusing on practical applications like developing AI-driven tools to improve healthcare efficiency and operations, and it's all about learning by doing and applying technology to create real impact. So who should take the MSDT? It's ideal for aspiring CIOs, innovation managers, technology strategists, or anyone looking to lead technology enablement in their organization. If you want to drive innovation and transform your organization, then this degree is a good fit for you. You'll see at the bottom left here these logos for CompTIA. So CompTIA is the world's most trusted certifying body of IT professionals. They're the largest vendor-neutral credentialing program for technology workers. CompTIA has awarded more than 2.5 million certifications in areas such as cybersecurity, networking, cloud computing, and technical support. The program curriculum includes integrated CompTIA certification preparation courses like Network Plus, Security Plus, and Project Plus, which become accessible after reaching the halfway point of your program without any extra charges. So these courses can be accessed through both Canvas and My NXU, which is on our learning management system that we'll go over a little later on. Now, the next program that I want to talk about is our Master of Science in Data Analytics. Data is at the core of everything that we do, and this program is designed to equip learners with the essential skills needed to thrive in today's data-driven world. You'll gain expertise in machine learning, data visualization, modeling, and mining, while also covering important topics like law, ethics, and how to communicate effectively. Throughout the program, you're going to work on projects like creating data visualization narratives that help guide strategic decision-making and transforming complex data into compelling reports and stories. Plus, you'll have the opportunity to earn also a CompTIA certification called Data Plus, adding even more value to your learning experience. Now, our Master of Science in Entrepreneurship is a dynamic and forward-thinking program that is designed for both aspiring entrepreneurs and those looking to lead or scale established businesses. It covers essential skills like product design, marketing strategy, and scaling an organization, along with innovative seminar courses that focus on soft skills such as communication and leadership. Students will work on practical projects, including building a product roadmap that connects business strategy to commercial success. This program is perfect for anyone that is looking to enhance their strategic insight and their leadership abilities, as well as their overall effectiveness as a business leader. All right, let's move on to our undergraduate degrees, namely our Bachelor's in Business Administration, our BBA degree program. So our BBA program is designed for ambitious professionals looking to accelerate their careers in today's, evolving business world. Whether you're a working adult or an early career professional or an aspiring entrepreneur, this program will equip you with the practical real-world skills that employers demand today. You can accelerate your degree by earning credit for prior learning, such as CPL. This includes previous college coursework, standardized exams like AP, or certifications from industry leaders like CompTIA, AWS, or Google. You can get 2 undergrad degrees, earn an associate degree at the same time, an associate degree in applied science and business at Nexford after completing just 20 courses from your BBA, and then you'll continue your studies with 20 more courses to earn the BBA degree program. So that is a total of 40 courses or 120 credits. And then you can take up to 4 graduate level courses that count towards both your BBA and an MBA or MSDT, giving you a head start in your graduate studies. This may mean that instead of taking the master's degree in 18 months, you can complete it in just 10 months or less. And then finally, you can earn up to 4 specializations out of the 6 specializations on offer in our BBA by just selecting the right electives and courses, setting you up with a diverse skill set that's highly valued in the job market. So the BBA is very flexible. It has a lot of benefits, as you can see, and the way that you can move around with the curriculum, can you imagine, can allow you to graduate with up to 4 specializations if you like. All right. Now we're going to move on to the admissions process and the scholarship opportunities. And if anyone has questions, please keep them coming, I mean. All right, let's start with the scholarship opportunities. Eligible applicants can apply for a partial scholarship at Nexford. Of course, it depends on the program that you're applying for, and you still need to make sure that you meet the admission requirements for the program of your choice. These only apply to our graduate programs and our undergraduate degree programs and our career pathway certificates. So these do not apply for the single courses that only take 1 or 2 months to complete. So again, there's a form you can fill for the scholarship opportunity, and if you get an approval from our scholarships team, then you can move on with your application process at Nexford, and it will be applied to your degree program. Now, for the specific admission requirements, so for all of our degrees, applications for those degrees will be reviewed by our admissions team. And in most cases, we're going to require submission of official transcripts sent to us from your previous school. For single courses, we've made the registration process much easier. You can enroll right away and start learning as early as June 1 without paying an application fee. This means that you only need to enroll and pay the one-time tuition fee for the single courses of your interest. You get to waive the application fee, which we'll talk more about in the next slide. But all applicants, regardless of what you're applying for, you need to provide the following documents, which is a government-issued identification. This can be your your government ID, right? Your national ID or your passport, or your birth certificate, your voter's card. And then we need a passport quality photo, the official transcript from your previous school, and then proof of English proficiency. Some international learners may be asked to submit this proof of English proficiency. Now, the specific requirements for all of the degrees, it does, matter what your bachelor's degree was in. All that's important is that it is from an accredited university, usually either in business or a related field. And these requirements, these specific bachelor's degree requirements for our graduate programs are applicable to our MBA, our MSDA, and our MSDT. It is only our MSE where you just need a bachelor's degree from an accredited university, regardless of the field. As for for the others, if you do not have it in the same field, for example, you're applying for MSDA and you studied nursing, you may just be required to take these foundational courses at Nexford. These are the prerequisites. So for our MSDA, for example, that's our statistics course prior to degree enrollment. For our MBA, that's our business fundamentals course prior to degree enrollment. As for our undergraduate degree, or BBA, we just need something that is equivalent to a high school certificate. So a high school certificate or its equivalent, like a GED or a HiSET or TASC and so on. Now that you've reviewed the admission requirements, you can go to apply@nxu.nexford.edu to start your application and submit your application. There's a one-time $25 application fee for the submission and review of your Nexford application, and then you can receive a positive application decision hopefully within 1 to 2 days. And then you confirm your enrollment, you go back to the online platform here, and you pay at least the first month of your chosen program tuition. You sign an enrollment agreement, and you select a start date up to 3 months ahead. So you'll see at the bottom here, it says confirm your enrollment by May 28th, right? So that is because our next intake is on the 1st of June. Our programs start on the 1st of every month, and you need to make sure to complete your application and your enrollment on or before the 28th, which is the enrollment deadline for that intake. Now, before moving on to our online platform, I just want to talk about some positive learner outcomes as to why we do what we do at Nexford University. So we ran a survey for our alumni in 2024, and just looking at these alumni outcomes, it's clear that Nexford graduates are making real career moves. So 96% are employed full-time at global companies, showing that the skills that they've gained are highly valued in the job market. 80% have been promoted within just 18 months, demonstrating career growth. And when it comes to financial impact, 54% reported a salary increase within a year, some by as much as 75%. But it's not just about getting a job or earning more. 77% of our alumni say that their degree skills align with their career goals, which means that they're not just working, but they are in roles that truly fit their ambitions. Now, let's take it a step further. Beyond employment and promotions, many Nexford graduates are stepping into leadership positions. While we can't say that every learner will become a leader, we do know that 84% of our alumni are already in leadership roles today. Then finally, the best proof of impact comes from those who have experienced it firsthand. 98% of our alumni would recommend Nexford, and that is a testament to the value that they've gained. All right, I'm excited to talk about some of our great career services at Nexford, starting with NextPath. So at Nexford, we don't just prepare you for the next job, but for a lifelong career. Our AI-powered career hub, NextPath, is designed, just read this here. Is designed to provide you with the tools and, the clarity and the confidence to achieve, apologies, guys. So as I was saying, this NextPath is designed to provide you with the tools and the confidence to achieve your professional goals. We want you to be confident in your chosen path, knowing why you're on it and how it connects to your aspirations. With NextPath, you'll start by discovering your interests and your personality type using career assessments to help you better understand yourself and align your career and educational goals. You'll have access to Carrie, as you can see here, which is your 24/7 AI career assistant who answers all of your career questions in real time. You get personalized advice on career paths, outlooks, and how to map out where you want to go. Carrie ensures that you're never left with unanswered questions. Our AI resume and interview platform gives you the state-of-the-art assistance, getting your most important job search tools moving in the right direction. NextPath also offers practical, real-world opportunities through virtual work experiences created by Forage. I will cover that a little later on. So these experiences allow you to apply your knowledge and gain hands-on skills to stand out to employers. But NextPath doesn't stop there. You'll benefit from one-on-one expert coaching, monthly webinars, group coaching, industry leader interviews, and unlimited access to LinkedIn Learning courses. So all of this ensures that you're building skills and connections and confidence in every step of the way. So what makes Nexford truly unique is how we integrate career readiness into all of your academic experience, not just once you graduate, but coming soon, we will give you access to career lessons throughout your program, where you'll learn essential skills to prepare you for the job search and learn the career skills that will make you successful on the job. It's all designed to help you grow academically and professionally at the same time. So at Nexford, we're not just focused on helping you find your next job, but our mission is to empower you to build a fulfilling career, and NextPath is the innovative platform to help get you there. All right. Now let's move on finally with a virtual tour of the online learning experience. I'm just checking here. I believe everybody can still hear me fine. That's fantastic. All right. So this is where your Nexford journey begins at Nexford. So the learning management system that we use is called Canvas. It is very user-friendly. It connects you to everything you need to succeed. Your entire learning path will be visible to you in the program area in my NXU platform right in front of you here. This is where you can view your program progress and your scores, and it is where you will go to access your online courses. You can tap on any course to explore in-depth details about what you're going to learn, the skills you're going to gain, and how to launch your next adventure. Now, if we step back into Canvas, which you get access to once you get enrolled at Nexford, that is your dynamic Nexford learning environment, you'll find that our courses are not just workplace relevant, but they are designed to be engaging and interactive with diverse multimedia content that brings your learning to life. Each course is organized into modules, each aligning with specific learning outcomes. You'll encounter a mix of videos, downloadable resources, and interactive exercises to keep your learning experience fresh and dynamic. It's not just going to be a lot of text. We don't want our learners falling asleep. So you'll get ready for practical, real-world assignments that build your skills and your portfolio. Your coursework becomes a showcase of your expertise, ready to impress future employers. At Nexford, online doesn't mean alone. You can connect with instructors and classmates in live classes, get one-on-one support from faculty members, and spark discussions on vibrant course boards and chats. Your learning is a shared experience, and your success is our priority. Starting from day one, our new learner orientation gives you everything you need to thrive at Nexford. You'll complete this NXU Orientation course that only has 4 modules. It takes about 30 minutes to complete. And it tells you everything you need to know to succeed. And if you need a little extra help along the way, we've got your back almost 24/7, from success advisors, from tech support to personalized guidance. Our learner success team is here for you. You can schedule one-on-one advising sessions with these success advisors and unlock your full potential. You'll see the writing lab is something you always have access to. You can access expert guidance, hone your skills, and master the latest techniques for ethical AI use with the writing lab in research and content creation, ensuring that your assignments really shine. And then finally, you can explore our extensive online library. You'll see on the left side here, you always have access to Learn Library. It's packed with thousands of databases, articles, and publications, and they're all accessible anytime, anywhere at no additional cost. We're talking about more than 60 million resources that you can use as a great research tool for you while you're studying at Nexford. So we provide everything that you need to learn and to grow throughout your learning experience. Next, and I'm really excited to talk about this, is how we use AI in the classroom. So at Nexford, AI isn't treated as an optional enhancement. It's a core thread that runs throughout the learner journey. It's embedded across every program to ensure practical, real-world application. Whether you're studying marketing, HR, finance, or tech, AI is part of the conversation from the very start. As shown in the video here, our AI and marketing module introduces learners to the transformative role of AI in understanding customer behavior. This activity encourages learners to reflect on the impact of AI within their own industry and apply insights to enhance marketing effectiveness. They're prompted to consider how AI can be leveraged to better understand customer behavior, optimize marketing campaigns through predictive analytics, and improve customer engagement and satisfaction. By engaging with this exercise, learners are equipped with practical strategies they can apply in real-world scenarios, demonstrating foresight and innovative thinking in their professional environments. So moreover, this is another example. This activity on e-commerce chatbots helps you apply AI and ML concepts to real business challenges. Acting as an AI consultant, you'll create chatbot strategies for customer support. And order tracking and product recommendations. You'll design user scenarios, you'll develop integration plans, and evaluate how these solutions impact customer experience and business goals. This mirrors professional problem solving, where you analyze bottlenecks, you propose AI solutions, and you present impactful implementation plans, all ensuring that you're not just job ready, but you're also innovation ready. Now, last but not least, about how we use AI in the classroom. So for critical thinking and ethical AI application, Nexford fosters critical thinking by challenging learners to evaluate and strategically apply AI. So you'll see that there are assignment instructions. These assignment instructions prompt learners to select the most appropriate AI tools for specific tasks, mirroring real-world workplace decisions, further grading rubrics where relevant, assess the effective and ethical use of AI, emphasizing responsible innovation and analytical thinking over mere tool usage. This approach ensures that the development of durable skills alongside AI proficiency. All right, just having a look at the questions here, making sure everybody can hear me fine. Okay, we're nearing the end here, guys. We're going to be talking a little bit more just about our different career services, starting with LinkedIn Learning. So Nexford's commitment to your success goes beyond the classroom with LinkedIn Learning. You can level up your skills, and this is already included in your Nexford tuition, unlimited access to more than 16,000 expert-led courses and videos covering a wide range of topics, not just those related to your program. For example, if you're studying data analytics at Nexford, but you also have an interest in marketing, you can take additional LinkedIn Learning courses to broaden your skill set. Each completed course provides a certificate that you can showcase on your LinkedIn Learning profile or add to your CV or your resume, which is a great way to stand out to your employers. As you saw at the beginning here, that was a sample of a certificate of completion that somebody shared. Our learners love this benefit. Many proudly share their new certificates online as proof of their professional development. With thousands of high-quality resources at your fingertips, you can sharpen your skills, boost your resume, and accelerate your career growth, and it's all, again, included in your Nexford experience. Now, Nexford's career services provide expert advising, online courses, and live sessions to help you land the job that you want and accelerate your professional growth. We partnered up also with IBM Africa to make the Digital Nation Africa, or DNA program, available to all of our African learners at no extra cost. These are for those that are more interested in cybersecurity, programming, or AI. And then finally, we have Forage. You can get a head start on your career with Forage Job Simulation included in your NXU program. These immersive experiences let you experience real-world skills and build your confidence, giving you a competitive edge in the job market, where you'll be ready to unlock your potential and achieve your goals. These are job simulations, but at real companies like JP Morgan and Accenture. And again, you can add, on your profile, a certificate of completion once you've completed any Forage job simulations. All right, next to talk about, and this last but not least, is Harmonize. And I'm very excited to talk about this at Nexford. We know that connection and engagement are key to online learning success. And that is why we've introduced a powerful tool called Harmonize. It's an interactive discussion board platform designed to bring our global classroom to life. With Harmonize integrated in some of our courses, learners can go beyond basic text replies. You can share video responses, voice notes, images, or even presentations, creating a more dynamic human way to connect with your peers and your faculty. It supports both casual, low-stakes conversations like course introductions, as well as more structured discussions that are tied to assignments. For example, Harmonize also allows for role-play scenarios and multimedia-based peer reviews, skills that mirror real-world communication and collaboration. For example, you might respond to a business scenario as if you were presenting it to a client, and then get feedback from your classmates before submitting a final version to your professor. As you can see here, this is an example of post and posting a video. People can engage with this. They can respond with their own video and so on. It really feels like a sort of social media platform within your program, but Harmonize is amazing. And yeah, it's going to be in more and more of your courses. All right, guys, there's a lot to unravel. I know that was a mouthful, talking about all of our different features and benefits studying at Nexford, but now it's time for questions. And so I see some have already sent some questions in the Q&A. I'm excited to see that. So let's see. We see an example. Okay, there's a question here From Jean, what are some examples of the single courses? That is a great question. I'm happy to send you a link here. There's so many different topics, right? Whether it's AI or marketing. So we have, courses in finance, HR, marketing, tech, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, business leadership, and entrepreneurship. So I will send you a link to have a look at all of our single courses. Continue. Okay, Jean says, how does Nexford ensure that its online learning environment remains engaging and interactive, especially for students who thrive in collaborative settings? So I hope I answered this question for you, Jean, in the last couple of slides. Do let me know if you're still curious, but as you can see, there are a ton of ways to keep engaging with fellow learners, with faculty members, with different departments, sometimes in group projects, discussion forums, Harmonize, the one that I just showed. We also do virtual open days. We do virtual events. We do some physical events too in select countries around the world and so much more. So there's really a ton of opportunities, and just being part of Nexford and our global learner community from more than 110 countries around the world means that you can network with people on LinkedIn Learning, with fellow graduates or alumni or current Nexford learners. We have a Facebook group, for example. So honestly, there's a ton of ways. And what I didn't showcase today is we also have WhatsApp study groups. So you're encouraged from the beginning of your learner journey to join these WhatsApp study groups. It's already embedded within your orientation course, so you can get to join that from the beginning. You can, there are country-specific, WhatsApp groups or program-specific or intake-specific. So there's so many. Okay, Jean said you did answer. Fantastic. I'm glad to hear that. Bengali says, hi, kindly let us know more about the scholarship opportunities available for the BBA course. Of course, what I'm going to do is share with everybody on chat as well a scholarship link so you can see the opportunities. Bengali, you said that you were from Kenya, correct? All right, so for Kenya at the moment, I can tell you the actual scholarship offer that we have is you can get 50% off of the first month of your program and then 25% off from your second month onwards. So this greatly reduces your monthly tuition until the end of your program. And this is the offer that we currently have, but I will share with you and everybody else. These are all partial scholarships, of course. All right. Does a scholarship cover the master's program? Yes, it does, Thabit. So we have scholarship offers that apply for all of our degree programs, as well as our career pathway certificates. So yes. Jean says, what kind of support system are in place for students balancing studies with work or family responsibilities? Fantastic question, Jean. So we have success advisors. I briefly mentioned them. They serve as your coach or your mentor throughout your Nexford program. So this is a whole department, a whole team whose main goal is to help you succeed. It is literally in their title, right? Success advisors. So you'll find that they often reach out to you before you even think of reaching out to them. And that is because they track your progress. They can tell if it looks like you're struggling or you're falling behind. They call you to remind you for, assignments or final project submissions, to just check that you're on track. They're literally there to support you 24/7. You can schedule a one-on-one call with them. You can message them on WhatsApp. You can send them an email, and they give you very tailored advice. You can schedule a session with them and let them know, that you need help to know when to do your studying. So they are experienced in this. You can tell them your specific schedule. I work from hours, let's say 9 to 5, and I have family responsibilities. I can only dedicate 2 hours a day and maybe 6 hours on the weekend or something like that. Tell them exactly your life style, I guess, and they would give you very tailored advice about the best times to study, to make sure that you're on track, to make sure that you still have enough time to complete your courses and meet your assignment deadlines and your final project deadlines and assessments. So having said that, keep in mind, Each course, you have 8 weeks to complete each single course, and every single course has 6 modules. So you can study from 10 to 15 hours a week. Some people do 20, some people do 30. It depends on how much time that you have, keeping in mind that 1 hour for you may be different than 1 hour for another person because everybody has their own capability, right? How fast it takes you to study, to go through the content, to understand it, to apply it, and so on. It can vary from one person to the other. So don't worry at all. You have a ton of support. You can always book sessions also with faculty members. Faculty members host these live, sessions twice a month. These faculty sessions with live that are live are with other learners around the world, and they're super useful. If you can find the time to join these, they're not mandatory, they're optional. But I would recommend you join these sessions because there's so much information in them that can really benefit you. You get a lot of tips and tricks on how to succeed in your assignments and how to do better. So yeah, I hope that answers your question, Jean. You're most welcome. Thank you. All right. Does anybody else have any further questions? And against WhatsApp study groups, again, I've heard so much feedback from learners that say that other learners help them a lot. It's great to have study buddies throughout your program, studying with you, going through the same courses and everything. You can really support each other. Right. So when is everybody on this call thinking to start their Nexford program? Does anybody have a certain date, Bengali or Jean or Thabit? So Thabit says, so what happens when one is not able to fulfill the monthly payment since I am currently not employed, but get a few hundred credits, cedis monthly, especially now that I am keenly interested in the data analytics? Fantastic question, Thabit. So first of all, I would recommend a scholarship opportunity, right? You can fill the form and hopefully your scholarships team can, offer you a good scholarship offer that can help. If at any point you feel that you're unable to cope with the monthly tuition fees, let our team know as soon as possible, as soon as you have an idea that might happen. Everybody is allowed to pause their program. You have what we call a leave of absence. For graduate programs, master's programs, you have up to 4 months of a leave of absence that you can take, where you pause your program and you pause your payments. For the BBA, that would be up to 8 months where you can pause your program. Again, exceptions can be made if you have extenuating circumstances or such. Let our team know and they can work with you. I know sometimes they may provide exceptions for delayed payments, but again, it's it's case by case basis. So just make sure to let our team know, communicate as soon as you have those challenges, and you can pause your program, you can withdraw temporarily, you can continue later on, and so on. We have policies all around this. All of this is in our our knowledge base, our university policies. You get access to all of these documents, all of these PDFs. So you're going to know all the terms and policies and conditions from A to Z once you get enrolled at Nexford, and you'll have access to all of this. So you know how to plan accordingly. And again, always connect with a success advisor. They will help you. All right. So yeah, I hope that answers your question, Thabit. And yeah, I hope you study with us soon, yeah, of course. Thabit says that's awesome. I'm happy to see that reaction. That's fantastic. Another option for you, Thabit, and this is just something to consider, is we offer stackable credentials. What that means is for any of our single courses, if you're not ready, like I mentioned earlier today, if you're not ready to commit to a full degree program, you can start with a single course that takes 1 to 2 months to complete. And once you complete any of these single courses, if they are already included in the program and the degree program that you wish to enroll in the future, you're not going to be required to repeat those courses. They will be waived from your degree program, which means once you're ready financially to commit to a full degree program, you can finish it faster because you'll already have taken some single courses on your own schedule at another time. And that is something some learners do, something to consider. Again, I recommend you get in touch with our team. You can jump on a call with the Nexford application specialist. You can tell them about your situation, how much you think you're going to be able to pay for how long and so on. And perhaps they can advise you to start small and then, build from there on. The reason I would also recommend that is I know firsthand that, some people who are able to do some of their programs at Nexford, just being able to study with Nexford and learning these practical skills allow a lot of people to move up in their career. I've heard so much feedback like that, and it's amazing. It's amazing seeing somebody studying with Nexford that are gaining skills already day to day, month to month, and they're able to apply these to their jobs already. They're able to, suddenly become an entrepreneur, start their own business. I've heard people studying an MBA where they quit their jobs and they started doing their own business, or they were able to apply a project that is, something they were having to do for an assignment at Nexford for a certain course, and this project they had to use a real world scenario like something for work, and they were able to present this project at their own office as something for their business at the same time for the university, for Nexford. And there's so many stories like these where it honestly changes lives, and I can't wait for you guys to take that step and see how much it's gonna change your life as well. Like honestly, your future self is gonna thank you. All right, Thabit. I see Jean saying, I have a higher diploma in IMIS, UK, and I was hoping to convert that into a BBA in the shortest time possible, if possible, not a whole full years. But I'm still shopping for an online university, Nexford being one of them. I'm happy to hear that. I love the honesty, Jean. We do have a credit transfer policy, so you can transfer maybe up to 70%, if not more, of your bachelor's program. I do recommend you get in touch with our team. They can review your transcript to see how much of your BBA can be transferred into Nexford's BBA, and that way you can definitely finish our BBA faster if the credits align. So yes, we do have a credit transfer policy. Whether it's from your bachelor's or your higher diploma or whichever, just get in touch with our team. So let me share our contact information here as well. I see Thabit saying, I received a call yesterday and explained how my BTech in Information Technology certificate is not ready. And I was told to keep in touch as soon as I get it. Yeah, that's important, Thabit. Make sure once you have it, that's when you can get enrolled and start your journey. Again, another option, as mentioned, is you go for a single course. I believe you won't need to provide that if you're just getting enrolled in a single course. You're welcome, Jean. All right, let me share my screen again with our contact information in case anybody doesn't have it. Before we wrap up our call, I hope I was able to answer everybody's question. So you can book a consultation call anytime at nexforduniversity.com/NXU consult. Here you would be speaking with a senior Nexford application specialist who can give you very tailored advice about which program suits you depending on your career background and your education, your future goals, and so much more. You can also email us at help@nexford.edu. You can chat with us on WhatsApp and the number listed there. Please take a screenshot of this or jot it down, copy it somehow, and our team is available to help you almost every day. So just reach out. You should get a response as soon as possible. And I thank everybody for joining us on this call today. I hope I was able to answer every question. I hope most of you consider getting enrolled for the June 1 cohort. We would love to have you. We would love to have you join our next generation leaders at Nexford. So thanks again for taking this time out of your day or your evening to join this Nexford Virtual Tour today. So thanks everybody, and best of luck with your applications and your journey. So bye everyone.